Hello again. I've noticed lately that some really mad things are being proposed as possible courses of action, and that rather than laughing at them or exclaiming angrily, normally reasonable people are accepting these ideas meekly because they are said to be part of a drive for diversity. Every year, thousands of young British people head abroad on what have become known as gap years. These occur when school leavers choose to take a year out to travel around the world before starting university. They often go to Australia, Southeast Asia, the United States, South America, as well as various other locations. Here is an apparently absurd question. Can anybody seriously imagine the governments of any of those countries visited by British teenagers allowing these tourists to sit in judgment upon that country's citizens in a court of law, giving them the power to send people to prison? Of course not. The idea is utterly ridiculous. Incredibly, though, just such a scheme operates right here in Britain, one which gives foreign teenagers the power to send British people to prison in their own country. As I'm sure that all viewers know, most public bodies these days pay at least lip service to the idea that their workforce should, at all levels, even the most senior, reflect the community which it serves. This phrase about reflecting the community we serve is more or less woven into the fabric of hospitals, police forces, fire brigades, government departments, local authorities, and increasingly commercial companies. Nobody ever seems to inquire just why this would be a good aim. It is taken as axiomatic that to have more teenagers, women, Muslims, black people, people in wheelchairs, those of South Asian heritage, in the management of this or that enterprise must be a good thing in and of itself. Some while ago it was noticed that judges and magistrates tend overwhelmingly to be middle-aged white men, and in the current climate this was seen as a problem, an anomaly to be rectified. There isn't a great deal that can be done about the judges other than ensure that any black lawyer or woman is encouraged to become a judge. There are not all that many black people, though, working in law, so this might be a slow and unrewarding way of increasing ethnic minority representation in the judicial system. But magistrates are a different matter entirely. After all, anybody over the age of 18 can be a magistrate, so surely there's scope there for trying to alter the complexion of this part of the system. So it was that the government website announced that they wished to increase diversity of all kinds among magistrates. I give a link to this announcement in the description to this video. We read that a £1 million campaign aims to attract people from a wide range of backgrounds, from teachers to bricklayers to stay-at-home mums, and any individuals who can display reason and sound judgment. It seeks to make the magistracy more representative of the community it serves, of course it does, and will specifically target younger people, with anyone over 18 encouraged to apply online. They do not say so, but obviously one of the aims of this is to have more ethnic minority people in the role. Of course, at one time, magistrates, or justices of the peace as they are sometimes known, used to be middle-aged men from professional backgrounds. Why is it thought that an 18-year-old bricklayer might make as good a magistrate as a middle-aged solicitor? We are not told. It is diversity, and therefore questions are not really welcome. The really mad part comes when we look at the directions from the Lord Chancellor's office about who is eligible to become a magistrate. Again, I provide a link to this in the description to this video. We read that the minimum age of appointment as a magistrate is 18. and also that British nationality is not a requirement. Yes, you did hear that correctly. Foreigners can be appointed as magistrates with the power to send British people to prison in this country. Foreigners from the age of 18. An 18-year-old Frenchman, Nigerian, Russian or Pakistani can actually become a magistrate in this country. And this is what the drive to diversity and the desire to make sure that magistrates reflect the community they serve has led us. I need hardly add that there is not another country in the entire world which adopts such a policy when it comes to magistrates. In Ghana, for instance, magistrates are required to have law degrees. Here, we prefer bricklayers, as the government website tells us. 18-year-old foreign bricklayers at that. This is what I meant when I said that some really mad things are being done in the name of diversity, and nobody dares to oppose them. As I say, imagine a gap year student from this country being invited to be a magistrate in Vietnam or Thailand.